Alright, this was your idea. You sure you want to do it?
I mean, there's so many people standing around, but...
You don't have to...
I know, but when am I going to have a chance to do this?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be real subtle.
Oh boy. Oh boy. She wants to do Tia for scale on one of these big trucks. Let's see how close she gets. She's gonna be mortified if someone tells her not to get too close. Oh wow, she's walking right up to the back. Oh, she's veering. Oh my gosh, there she is, Tia for scale. Look how she's trying to be so stealthy. Oh, she got roped into conversation. She does not like that. How'd it go?
They all started talking to me. I'm so embarrassed. They said it gets even bigger than that. And I was like, wow. And I just walked away. That was so embarrassing. They were so nice though. Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm not doing that again. To be completely honest, this sign is really sending you some mixed signals here. It seems like they're stuck between four-wheel drive only and closed. This is the start point of the famous Oodnadatta track. It is, I think, just under 620 kilometers, so I think about 400 miles. But man, it is completely unsealed. It's gonna take us a few days to drive it, and it spits us out right in the Flinders Ranges, which we're gonna see right after. So hopefully it's open. Let me check. I think there's a QR code. I'm gonna check really quick. Yeah, it looks like here there's a satellite outage and the signs aren't updating, but based off the map, we're good. Just some soft sections and some wheel ruts. Think you can do it?
Hey?
Do you think we're gonna make it?
There's no doubt in my mind. That was more British.
That was pretty British.
Yeah. Let's go! Some parts of the outback are actually kind of green and have a lot of vegetation, but this is really living up to the stereotype of being extremely desolate and deserty. Tia's flying the drone, so hopefully you guys will be able to see just what we mean. But man, this thing takes you through the middle of nowhere. I'm not sure why she's sitting in back of the truck. Is that your command center?
We made it to Oodnadatta, the town that this entire track is named after. And there is way more here than I thought. Like, they have a police station, they have a museum, they have this iconic pink roadhouse, which I love. I think a hospital. There's a lot out here, and we're just dead smack in the middle of nowhere, outback Australia. It's very impressive.
Thanks, buddy.
Chicken schnitzel burger. It does not have beets on it, but I do want the Australians to know that I've tried the beets and they're okay. It's pretty good. This whole building is pink, inside out. Everything is pink. I appreciate that these little Australian tourist attractions really stick to the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
You want to show everyone what you got?
Yeah. We're in a pink roadhouse. The only thing acceptable to eat is a big donut. The kitchen was closed, so I mean...
You gonna review the donut?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's heavy. Good morning from Williams Creek. It really is just this roadhouse and then that airport, and there is nothing else here. It's amazing that these small little outback towns are able to just survive, you know? It's very impressive because there's actually a lot of people here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing this road.
Uh-huh.
Which, to be honest, it surprised me a little bit because I gotta say, yesterday was really boring for the most part. It was, what was it? What did we do? Like 400 kilometers yesterday?
Something like that.
200 kilometers maybe? And there's really not much.
Not much. Today is supposed to be a little bit more. Like, today's supposed to have a few more stops, so we'll see what we find. And back at it. There's the dirt road.
It's so windy.
So this is the old railway siding. The Gan Railway used to run kind of along the Oodnadatta track way back in the day. And now it's just ruins. It's pretty cool though.
Driving the Oodnadatta track has really reminded me of Route 66, which we did a few months ago, in that it just feels like remnants of a bygone era. There's not a whole lot of natural beauty or much to see out here really besides ruins and old telegraph stations, stuff like that. It is fascinating, but it's quite the departure from other things that we've done in Australia so far.
That was really creepy. Something about like the wind blowing and metal hitting things, that just sounds like something bad's about to happen.
The roof is totally gone in this room. It is so windy out here. There's not even shrubbery or bushes in a lot of areas, so there's just nothing to stop the wind at all. See what I mean? Nothing. We're here in the absolute middle of nowhere at a place called Coward Springs. Apparently there's hot springs out here, like thermal pools. There's also a coffee shack. Tia's feeling very tired today, so she's getting coffee. I have no idea what to expect here. It's just a family that set up camp in the middle of nowhere. Stoked to claim to these springs and charges, I think, $3 a person to go sit in the water. I don't know. I have no idea. I thought you were getting coffee.
I was going to, and then she says they're a date plantation, and they have like date ice cream and date scones and date cookies, so I figured we'd go do the things and then come back and have like a little snacky with dates and coffee A coffee date.
Please hold.
How do I do this? Oh. Oh, this is cool.
Would you look at that? Whoa. Don't touch my feet.
Too short. This is nice.
That's so cute.
This is really cute. It's like we're in a little oasis with the green prawns like swooshy and the bubbling water. This is really nice. Driving past it, you would have never known any of this was here.
Oh, no way.
This is really cool. Don't! I would have been so mad. Can you imagine?
I wonder how big that is.
It's 1.3 meters. So, the Gan Railway used to go along this track because there were so many important water stops. Because they used to be steam powered, the railway. They were saying back in the 1800s, you could see huge lines of camels waiting to load up all of these steam engines with goods to the cattle stations and goods to like gold mines. And it used to go from, you know, one end of the desert to the other. And that's just so cool. You'd have these like little oases along the way where people could stop and rest and reload and yeah. We came here for the hot spring, but we stayed for the dates. She said that they have 200 date palms here, and oh my god, these are exceptional. They're chocolate coconut date squares. I've already eaten half of them. I could have sat in that little cafe all day eating these. So
I was allowed to eat one of them, and yes, they're very, very good.
I want to pronounce it Lake Erie, but I'm pretty sure Australians call it Lake Eyre, and that's up next. We had someone reach out and ask us how we've been navigating in the outback. We just use Google Maps. It's been what we've been using for the last couple of years. They have an option where you can download sections of maps, and I always know where we're going ahead of time, and when we have service, I download everything, and that's pretty much what we've been using, and it's been working awesomely. It's working really well. The first time we were in Australia, we had Optus as our cell phone provider, and a lot of people said that Telstra is a lot better. So this time around, we got Telstra. Ugh. See, you drive like a madman too. Come on now. Oh yeah, to be honest, with Telstra, we haven't really noticed that big of a difference. I would say like 90% of the time we're in the outback, we don't have any service. And I think that's just the case. You just only really get reception in the towns.
I don't want to yell in your ear. You want to tell them where we are?
So we're at the lake, Lake Eyre.
Oh, you already talked about this in the car.
I did.
That's right.
So it's a salt flat lake, and it completely floods 3 times every 100 years. So it's very rare for it to get.
It does have water right now. We're very lucky to see it. It's actually fenced off. We can't walk straight up to it.
Yeah.
And this is just the southern tip.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to put the drone up to show you guys, but this wind would just slaughter our little drone.
He's already been through so much.
Oh, people want us to name it.
Our drone?
Yeah, a lot of people have said Droney McDroneface.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. To whoever said that, that's what our drone's name is now. There's something about salt flats that just break the human mind in a way. Like, I think we're so used to making sense of our environment by picking out different little points of reference about where we stand in it, and salt flats always reminded me of if you could just levitate over the sea or be in the open ocean. They're just the nothingness. It kind of like makes your brain feel like you're a computer having to reboot or something.
Yeah. 'Cause, like,
It's really cool. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It is the next day, and yesterday we finished Oodnadatta. It was pretty cool. It was a little boring.
It was a little boring.
It was a little
boring. I'm just gonna say that after 620 kilometers on a dirt road, when we hit the pavement, it felt so nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And that fine dirt is never gonna get out of Luna.
No.
It's caked. It's everywhere. Completely everywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The history on Oodnadatta was cool, but there's not a lot of stuff to see, really, if you think about how long the track is. So I'd recommend it if you're really into the history of the Gann Railway and stuff. Mm-hmm. But today, you guys...
Or if you really like dates.
No, if you really like dates. Mm-hmm. Today, we're going to the Flinders Ranges! I'm actually super pumped for this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, it's raining.
I know. First rain since Exmouth?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been a while.
This is where the dust is. It's coming up through here. Oh my gosh, in the windowsill. It's everywhere.
She's gonna need a thorough cleaning.
When was the last time you washed her?
Like 4 days.
Okay, you can see a little blue sky through the clouds there.
I think we might actually get lucky with the weather today.
Yeah.
We woke up this morning and really thought that this might be kind of a bummer. Mm-hmm. But this is actually pretty cool. You get the clouds just barely obscuring some stuff. This actually looks really nice.
Yeah, like they're rolling over the mountain range there. That is stunning.
The last time we were here, we passed by the Flinders Ranges twice. And a lot of people watching these videos rightfully gave us a very hard time that we never went to Flinders Ranges. So we're trying to make that right. And Wilpena Pound, right? Is that like an old crater?
I'm not
or
sure
no?
what
I guess a volcanic
crater, right? Caldera?
Caldera, yeah.
We're really only a few hours south of the Oodnadatta track, and it is wild how fast the landscape changed.
Your voice is making that.
I know, the road is really, really rocky.
Feels kind of prehistoric for here.
It really does. Look at this! Oh my gosh! It's so cool! Ah! I almost dropped the camera. Wow, look at that!
Look at how cool those are. Honestly, we've passed by so many Land Cruisers that are like tours for people, and I think it's kind of popular to just drive through the park and look at all this stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, look at the layers. You can just see it's been pushed out of the earth.
Yeah, you can really see the age of some of these rocks with all the layers. That's awesome. Just gonna let it speak for itself, honestly. I don't know what else to say. It's so beautiful.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is my favorite national park in Australia.
Really?
Oh yeah, hands down. I think it's just something about seeing so far in the distance, and there's the mountain ranges that are so dramatic, and it's green and it's hilly, and I don't know, it's just really beautiful.
That's really high praise. To me, it is exactly like Arizona. I mean, it's uncanny how much this national park is just exactly like northern Arizona.
Yeah, with the pine trees too.
Yeah, even with the trees, like everything is just, I mean, almost to the fact for me, I feel like we are in Arizona. It's crazy how similar it is.
Oh, maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah,
It
you're
feels-
just a sucker for being home.
Yeah.
No, it's gorgeous. This place is massive too. We've been driving around the park for
Oh, a couple hours now.
4 hours just looking at lookouts and stuff. It's amazing how big it is. I didn't realize. Okay, so I was way off before. It's not a meteor or a volcanic crater. It's actually just a natural geological process that has caused Wilpena Pound to sort of sink and almost adopt like a crater-like shape to it. But yeah, not a volcano, not a meteor. This is so pretty up here. It's just 360. You guys probably hear that airplane. So no more drones today because there's an airport just over there. I wish we could just show you guys the...
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
We were supposed to go hiking, but my back's a little achy today, so we're just taking it easy.
That's all right. We're gonna leave it off here, you guys. Thanks for coming with us. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Subscribe! It looks like here that there's a satellite island. Oh my goodness gracious!
Whatever. It's amazing how big it is. I didn't realize.
Hello. What are they? Are those emus? Emus? Yeah. There's like a whole herd of them. That's pretty cool.